Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy T, putting the G in geek, coming to you again with another episode of On the Hunt. It's Wednesday, January 24th, and 2018, and I'm basically going to tell you guys about some of the hot books I'm looking for, you know what I mean? That's what this web series is about. But like always, I got to start off by saying, you know, this isn't really financial advice or investment advice, so please don't spend your rent money or your college fund on these books. You know, this is just for fun. Try to get a couple of books into the collection at cover price, some hot stuff. So yeah, that's about it. Also, hopefully you guys could share some information with each other, you know, hit up the comments, let us know what you're picking up. Let me know. I want to know. Maybe I could get those books. The week is young. It's Wednesday, comic day, the best day of the week. And so, yeah, give us all an opportunity to get on the hot stuff. So I'm going to start it out, as always, by going over some Marvel books. And the first book I'm going to pick up from Marvel would be Avengers 677. There might be a new character named Challenger in this book. I'm not 100% sure. We're kind of waiting on their debut. As you know, if you watched last week's video, 676, I believe they're officially calling that the first Voyager. So this one, if it ends up being Challenger, could see a little bit of heat too. I would flip through it. If you're only interested in grabbing those like key issues, make sure you just have a flip through that. Make sure that that's in there before you grab it. The next book I would probably pick up is THANOS number 15. This is the Cosmic Ghost Rider reveal, which is going to be awesome. It's supposed to be a real big surprise on exactly who he is, so I'm interested to see that. I also love the cover, how he's kind of sitting in the throne and he's got like Hulk on the leash. Like, that's awesome, man. Thanos, he's that tough. That's about it for events from Marvel. The next I would probably get into some covers. The first one I'd go with is Marvel 2-in-1 number 2. This is an awesome Delato cover. Anytime you can get Delatos for cover price, I would definitely go with that, so you know I'm going to grab that. I'd also grab the Phoenix Resurrection, the return of the adult Jean Grey. Number 4, it's the Mukesh Singh incentive variant. This is a beautiful cover. I love how the costume looks and everything like that. Also, I would even grab the cover B, which is that In-Hyuk Lee variant. He's kind of been killing it. I would maybe add that to my PC as well, as I think Phoenix looks really cool in that. Yeah, and that's about it for Marvel books. I would probably move on to DC. The first book from DC I'd grab is Doomsday Clock number 3. We're supposed to maybe see Rorschach without his mask in this issue, so that could be something cool. Also, I find that this is much better than this stuff is much better than the Watchmen series. I've read the first couple issues. It's getting received well, especially by fans of Watchmen and everything like that. So, hey man, this might end up being a cool little series. I think I'll keep picking that up. The next book I'd probably pick up is Flash number 39. Not only is it that 700th issue, so if you could find those milestone variants, I've always thought they were cool. The Tony S. Daniel ones, that might be worth picking up. And also Grodd is back, so that's kind of cool. I've always loved Gorilla Grodd as Flash, being one of my favorites. The cover's awesome. Also, I would probably grab Legion number 1. That might be worth checking out. It's pretty much sold out at Diamond, so that might be something really cool to grab. I don't know exactly how that's going to play out. And I'd probably grab Teen Titans number 12, the second print. I'm not always onto the second prints and all that stuff, but the fact that this one was like actually ordered kind of late, it might be under ordered by stores, so it might actually be one that's a little bit rare and might go up. But, and again, if you missed the first one, I do have a first print. If you missed the first print, it's a perfect time to pick one up. Second print, this one might be a little bit underprinted and just as hard to find as the first one. So next I'd go on to some cool covers. I'd probably grab Batman number 9, Batgirl number 19, the cover B. This is another Middleton cover. It's pretty good. I probably wouldn't grab this one myself, to be honest, but I thought it was okay. I really like the penguin in the background. If that was the feature art, I probably would grab it. I really do enjoy it, but it's the cover as a whole, I'm just on the fence about it. Justice League of America number 23, cover B. This is the Doug Mankey cover. It's already listed for over cover on eBay. I think it's pretty cool. Looks like a cool little cover to get. Also Blue Beetle number 17. This is a Kirkham cover. I love this cover. This is a pretty cool cover. It's got really good detail, kind of dark. Might be something that could catch heat. Of course, I already mentioned Flash number 39, that cover B, which I'll show right now. The milestone variant with the 700, always love those. Legion number 1, the 1 to 10 TV variant. This is a really interesting cover. I don't know if you, I wouldn't pick it up for very much because I just think the cover's kind of interesting. And lastly, from DC, I would pick up Wonder Woman number 39, the Friesen variant. These have been pretty good lately. I don't mind this one. I like the feather motif that she's kind of been going with lately. I don't like how the hood is. I don't like how the feathers are coming off the hood. I find it looks rushed, especially if you compare it to the other feather covers where the feathers were really detailed and cool. I don't know, just something I noticed about that. The next thing I might pick up was from Archie Comics, Jughead the Hunger number 3. This is a werewolf Jughead versus vampire hunter Betty. It might be cool. It looks like something kind of neat. Maybe more of a fun read than anything, but I don't know. I like horror stuff, so. Next, I would maybe check out from Boom Studios. I would check out Abbott number 1. Could be cool. Premise sounds kind of cool. There's also a cool Lotte variant of this, which I would get just for the cover. It's got a nice blaxploitation feel, so if you're into that kind of thing, I really like that cover. Next, from Dark Horse, I would grab Vinegar Teeth number 1. This is another horror series, and they don't always see a lot of movement, but I like horror, so I would maybe pick that up. From Fantagraphics, Now 2. I would just pick this up for the weird-ass cover. I probably won't grab it, but wow, that's a weird cover. If you like weird cover art, something definitely along the horror tips, maybe a little grotesque or whatever, that Now 2 definitely looks weird. I might even grab it. I don't know when I see it. If I see it around, we'll see. I think they're hefty. I think they're a little bit thicker, so I don't know about that. I'll have to see it. From Image, I would grab Monstrous number 13. This is the return of the series. It's a double-sized issue, new storyline. As you've heard, we're definitely fans of this. The art is amazing in it. Hopefully it continues along those lines and everything is just as good as it was before, but definitely worth a check out. The next thing I would kind of look for, this is kind of weird, but it's called the Oblivion Song trade paperback. I guess in a few months, Kirkman is releasing a new series called Oblivion Song, and supposedly this week, retailers were sent a free copy of the trade paperback. It's supposed to contain issues 1 to 4 of the Oblivion Song. If this Oblivion Song, as other Kirkman properties, kind of goes on to be something big, then we both know that, you know, TV options, this would actually be the first appearance of it. But retailers were only sent 1, so I don't know, man. If you're in good with your retailers, you know, I have a couple of stores that I stop at that I definitely can be like, hey, did you get this one? And they might give it to me. If you have that, definitely kind of look for that Oblivion Song trade. That might be something a little deeper to kind of go for. I don't even know if it's for resale or what they might try to charge you for that. But lastly, from UDON Entertainment, I would pick up MEGAMAN Master Mix number 1, the Rob Porter X-Men homage cover. This is the cool Days of Future Past kind of homage cover. MEGAMAN from my childhood, I've always loved him, so you know, that's kind of cool and neat. Yeah, that might be something I'd pick up if I saw it, especially if it was for cover. I don't know exactly if it's an incentive or what, so I don't know if I'd overpay for that. Also, I want to go over a couple little weekly winners. I want to go over that Avengers 676, that first Voyager that just came out. It's got amazing art on the cover of them holding the Avengers number 1. If you have a chance to kind of come across a couple of those, you might want to do that. Maybe grab yourself an extra copy or 2. It's already selling pretty good. Definitely a long term. And also from Image Comics, that Ice Cream Man number 1 from last week. I noticed that that's already going for like 12. I didn't see it very many places. I did grab a copy or 2, but I don't know if it's worth another copy or 2. I don't know why it's going like that, but maybe if you see one, if you're a flip type of person, that'd be something to get. So yeah, that kind of wraps up this week's of Wednesday, you know, the Wednesday on the Hunt. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you liked and subscribe if you like this video. Hit the bell, do all that good stuff. Yeah, check out Saddle City Comics. Check out all the content we got coming. Good luck out there. I'm gonna get my behind out there and try to get some of these books, and I hope you guys have good luck too. See you next time, guys. Peace.